gonna bring that chair over here so you we can rearrange for you.
Welcome, Juliet. You look excited to be here. Let's keep this for a little bit. Okay. Let's see where we're at today. You're into your movie. You're not quite sure how much you want to do with this, right? Or wrong? Okay. Do you want to talk about, let's see, A, Camel Spider, I think you have the option to pick it, or Rosa Parks? You ready? Let's play this. Camel Spider or Rosa Parks? Okay, something like that. R, then reach over. You rub your eyes. Get yourself wide awake. O, then reach out. S, and then reach out. A, Rosa. Reach out. P, look up. A, reach out. Like this. R, and then reach over. Oh, one finger. K, and then keep that finger out. Reach out. One finger. S. Let's work on this holding a pencil thing so you can kind of get rid of that habit of trying to clamp the board with your fingers. So Rosa Parks, she was involved with some things way back in 1950. Kind of a long time ago. So, but then in reality, not too long ago. So when was she involved with things? In 1, go reach out. 9, and then reach over. Oops, come down. 5 and 0, 1950, good. Well, she got arrested, A-R-R-E-S-T-E-D. So if someone gets arrested, what happens to them? Where do they end up? For a little while at least. They go where? Look at the board. J, reach out. H will make sense. You could do A. A, reach out. I, and then reach out. L, they can go to jail for a time. But Rosa Parks wasn't kind of a criminal. She was dealing with a weird situation back then. Let me show you a picture of her. So, this is Rosa Parks. Why don't you describe her to me? Have you pause just for a bit? It's gonna stay on. You're just gonna pause it. It's gonna stay on. You're just gonna pause it for a bit. What do you notice about her? S, okay. H, and then reach out. E, she, I. N, oh, pull right there, bottom. She is. M, S, oops. She's what? R, yeah, hold like that. R. Oops. S, O, yeah, be careful. R, O. S. Oops, with B or A. She's Rosa. That's a true point. She is herself. Anything else you can see? H. Okay, keep going. B won't make sense. A. Okay. Oops. Make sure it's a real letter that makes sense. P. Okay. H-A-P. P. And then what? Look at the board. X will make sense. Y. Happy. She seems pretty happy in this picture. Okay, anything else you observe? It's nothing really spectacular, it's just a person's face, right? Go ahead. M. Oops, M and his business. M O S T MOST L and then keep holding on to that. Y mostly A R 1 second. I'm just going to go back to that. AR what? R T, mostly art. Are you done with that thought? I'll get right back to you right when we finish this. Yes or no? Yes, I'm finishing the thought. No, I'm not. No. Okay, keep going. Mostly art. And, oops, the word. So after T comes what? T, then, look at the board. D, D made sense. I, S, T, oh, artist. Mostly artist. She might be an artist. I don't know enough about her to know if she's an artist or not. Is that what you wanted? Or was that just a lucky that was coming down there? Just checking it to make sure you got what you wanted to say. Yeah, I want to say artist or no, except X. Yeah, that's what I wanted or no?
No.
No? Okay, what did you want? Start that word again. Mostly what? O, then what's next? N, okay. L, Y, mostly only M, and then M and keep going. Hold that pepper pencil properly. M, Y, my what? L, keep going, look at the board, you need a vowel. O, L, O, V, L, V, good job, look at the board. E, and then M or L. L, and Y. Mostly only my lovely, all the end of Y. My lovely what? Look at the board. Oh, A. I put yours right here. If you want A, you can, but let's just redo that because that's kind of your autopilot thing. So you got mostly only my lovely what? L. Okay, oops. Think about what you want to say there. Your lovely what? Go ahead. G. Okay. R. GR. Okay. What do you need for your next letter? It's gonna load. It'll load. With time. Oh, okay, right here. GR, and then just pause for a second. Let it be right there. Let me figure out what's going on. The A, E, I, or U. A, then N. You got A, N. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe you should go back. And then you can come back to it. Then it will unfreeze. GRAN. Keep going. Look at the board. Oops, you're just going around. So you had N. What's your next? N. Okay. What's next? Granny. You want to end everything in a Y. So she's kind of granny looking. Okay.
Lovely granny. So sweet.
Mostly only my lovely granny. Got some alliteration with all the E's there. E sounds. Like your Y. Okay. So, yes. She is kind of looking, in this picture, she's a little bit older. When she's arrested, she's around like 40 or something. Well, this is the thing. Way back long ago, sometimes people, well, it happens nowadays too, but back then it was like a countrywide thing. People thought people with darker skin were less than them, those with white skin. So sometimes we refer to the skin as black. And her skin is lighter, but it's black still. So here's when she was younger, a little bit younger. So you can see her hair's a little kinky. So she was black. Here she's when she's older. You can't tell as much as she gets older, but she still is. She has a little grayer hair. So people thought if you were black, you weren't as good of a person, you weren't as important. In fact, they thought that you were inferior. I-N-F-E-R-I-O-R. So if you were black, people thought that you were what? Is your pointer? On it. I. Good. Next letter. Point with that finger. N. Good. Reach way over to it. One down. F in the corner. E and R. Then one letter down. Yep. I. Then over to it. I. Then next letter. O. And point it nice and clean. O. Then R. Yeah. You're inferior or less than. Now, does this make any sense to you? To think someone's inferior because of their color of skin, yeah, it makes sense, or no, doesn't make any sense. N and O, no. Doesn't really make sense, particularly now as we look back and say, huh? How did that work? But back then, it was kind of a commonly held belief. So what they did, because they didn't think the people who were black were as important, they'd say, okay, if you are a black person, you can use this bathroom. So they'd say colored. If you are a white person, you get this bathroom. And the people who had white bathrooms, they're nicer bathrooms. And the black or the colored bathrooms were not as nice. This was schools, bathrooms, even drinking fountains, drinking water, and buses as sections for white people and black people. So name one of the places where they said they segregated things. Something like N. Tubes. What's one of the names we used? Something like that. The G. R. U. N and reach out. Grunt. You guys say grunt. You don't want to answer? Grunt. Like that. Grunt. I don't care. Hey, wait. Just spell a short one. Bus. Spell a short one. Grunt. V, okay, U, and S. Okay, grunt. Thanks. So they have these two. Okay,
Funny one.
that's pretty good. So, they had separate facilities. So on a bus, they'd say, okay, this section is for white people, this is for black people, but if they got too crowded, they'd say, okay, if you are black, you have to stand up and the white people get your seats. Now, if you were someone who is black, would you say that's totally fair, or would you say that's unfair? U, okay, reach out, no sound. N, then fair. F, up top. A, reach over. I, and R. Yeah, that'd be unfair. So that's what they thought. And they were people who were black were saying, this isn't fair that we don't have as nice of things. We have to fight so hard to be successful that only those who are wealthier in their communities are usually making their way. So having success. So they started to stand up for themselves. And one day, Rosa Parks got on a bus. And what do you think happened? Turn that way. S. Okay, reach out. Point. Yep. A. Look at the board. C. K. Sack. N. O, no. No, okay, what do you want to say? What do you think happened? H, find a vowel, A-E-R-U. A and H-A. You can go down there, I just want to make sure you're slow about it. S-H-A-I-S. Real word to think about. You're just predicting. So wait a second, just pause for a second, think. She gets on a bus. You know a little bit about things, just predicting. You could be right, you could be wrong, it doesn't matter. What do you think happened? You're just doing your best to think about what could happen, possibly happen. B, keep going. U, and then S, bus, reach out. M, okay, vowel, A-E-R-U. A and N, busman, all right. What? Pointing, yep. Y, okay, reach out. E, and look at the board. L, Y-E-L. Look at the board carefully. Oops, probably need 2 L's. L, yell. E, and look at the board. D, okay, the busman yelled. The bus driver, something like that. Okay, so that's a good prediction. Bus man yelled. Basically, that did happen. So let's see what happened. She got on the bus. She was just in her 40s, so she wasn't really that tired physically. But she was tired of having to fight for her rights, of being able to just function normally in society, like everyone who was white. So she sat down, and then suddenly got very crowded. And she realized she'd made a mistake. She got on the bus with a very mean bus driver that she always tried to avoid. So the bus driver on this bus is really what? See this little exclamation mark? I think there's something wrong with it. That's why it's doing that. So if you want to go back.
I wonder if she's learned about this.
Then come. This? Yeah. I don't know. I would think they probably didn't talk about it because they're not talking about it in general as much. Now they're decreasing a lot of that education on anything that happened, but maybe. Okay, it's a good prediction, all the same. Okay, so it's crowded, and the guy was what? What did I say? He was. You can point with your finger. G. Look at the board. M. Which one do? Okay, yeah, M was right. M looked up high. E. Good. Keep pointing. A, nice pointer finger, I love it. And, yeah, he was mean. Well, it got way crowded. And finally, the bus driver turned to her and said, hey, you get up to your seat, this white man. She just sat there. So, did she obey or did she disobey? D, good, reach out. I and S, S, dis, reach out. O, reach up high, one letter off. Oops, one letter off. Right there. B, go reach over to the corner. E, and come on down. Y, go like this. Y. Okay, so she disobeys. And she sat there. He got mad again. He said, give your seat up. So he probably yelled. Not sure. She's like, no. She sat there. And so then he called the police. And they came and arrested her. And it helped things for people, though. Can you believe that? Did it help some people? Yes, I can, or no? Good shot. Go to the board. Y, up. E, and point. There we go. S, good job on yourself there. Yes. What happened was, because she stood up to the guy, she got arrested, so it became news. And that started some of they call the bus boycotts and some other things that helped put so they could have some laws put in place. She was part of the NAACP, it was the National Association of Colored People. Now they don't say he's a colored, they say black. But they are an organization trying to help them, or advancement of colored people, they say, National Association for Advancement of Colored People. So she helped them get it so they could have a court case to help desegregate things. So that's her story. So how would you describe her now that you know about her? Other than your mostly lovely granny. How would you give her a word that would describe her? She is B. Good, keep going. What is that? R, reach out, ring the bell. A-R-U, A, good. V, and then reach up. Almost there. E. She's brave, yeah. She's pretty brave about what she's doing. Okay. How else would you describe her? Brave. N. Oops, got G. G first letter. M. S. You think of a word. Think of a word for a bit. Take some time and sit there and go, I think she was brave. She was also B, L, reach out, A, D, C, and she was also black. Now that you know that, yeah. That's also true. Okay, what else? Front. Okay, that. L, and then right shot. Get the board. Oops. A, and then keep going. U, and then G, H. Laugh. Who's she gonna laugh at? Are you laughing at my grunt comment? Are you saying laugh in reference to Rosa Parks, or are you saying you're laughing? Me or Rosa? Me as in yourself. Rosa. Okay. So she's laughing. What do you think she's gonna get? What's she gonna laugh at? Okay, pause it for a second. Good job. R, keep going. D what makes sense. You want D or R first? To the board. T, A, T, A what? L, and, go to the board. K, talk, reach out. A, and, B, reach out. O, and then, U, the next letter. Talk about, reach out. Talk about, keep going. F, point. U, to the board. E, okay, keep going, keep it there. N, oh, F-U-N, go to the board. N, and then reach out. Look at it carefully, yeah. Talk about funny. Why was it funny? I guess you can look at it funny. Talk about funny, but I want to know how you are perceiving that she thought it was. Talk about funny. M, A, okay, M, and A, mama, I, good, S, is, C, reach out, go to the board, J won't make sense, O, and then P, mama is cop. You think your mom was a cop? Yeah or no? Mom's the cop. You're imagining things? Okay, no, alright. Mama is cop. Wait. You imagining that she was, that her mom was a cop and the mom was the one who arrested her? Or what are you thinking? Why are you your imagination going wild? E, and that would be kind of funny if they had her mom arrest her. And then they start the trial because her mom would also have been black, most likely. Unless she was very socially different. Like back then, if a black man and a white man or white woman got married, the black man might get in trouble. So It's weird. It's weird by then. Okay. That would be funny though. If you thought her mom was a cop and you imagined that up, that would be hilarious. Maybe you should write a story about the real story of Rosa Parks. I think it was a man who arrested her. There wasn't as many female police officers back then there as we have now. Okay. So, being brave. Okay, what are some things that you're willing to stand up for? Stand up for, let's see what you say. You stand up for G, reach out, keep that pointer finger going. G, O, and reach out. D, you're going to stand up for God, all right? What else would you stand up for? I'm going to change the board out a little bit here. Okay. Stand up for God and G. Oh, J doesn't make sense. O and point. T. Got. G. Reach out. O and. Oops, H doesn't make sense. I don't think. Maybe. G. H. H and. For the board. J. O. So what's your next thing you stand up for? Just think for a second. Got could make sense, but it looks like you're kind of being random. So if you can start a sentence, it normally means that you're still thinking about it. I stand up for God, comma. I stand up for, can you back up a little bit? I'll help you. The reason why is because it gives you more room to have the board here, and then your posture is better. Stand up for, keep going. H, and then reach out. A, and then M, okay, ham. S, hams. You're going to stand up for hams? Okay, the hams come from what? Go ahead. P. Okay, reach out. Look at the board. D will make sense. So P, then what's next? Does make sense. E and S, T, a pest. The pest is called a, look at that. Fix that. P. Okay, keep going. Look with your eyes. I, and look with your eyes. G, the pest, the pig. Okay, so if you stand up for ham, are you saying people can eat pigs? Or are you saying you're going to stand up for the pig that it comes from? That you shouldn't kill the pig. So you're going to stand up for the ham eaters or the pig? E, okay, reach out. A, and then reach down. Eat. Tough sound. Then a T. T, okay. Those who eat the hams. So we can have ham. As the people keep pushing back, no, no eating living things, you're going to yell, we can have ham. Like that, grunt. Okay. Okay, now, next thing you're going to stand up for. Stand up for God. Stand up for hams. Okay. Yep. C. Okay. A. M. Reach out. Oops. K. C. A. M. Always says. C. A. N. Can. S. Okay. T. Reach out. Fix that. We do A. A. And keep looking at it. Don't swipe. Just point. Let's do the pencil. Can S-T-A, I'm not sure what you're going for there, but it's somewhere around that area. So let's hold it like this. Make sure it's going in like that so you have good control over it, and then you can go right to what you need. N, can, stand. You can do D for stand. Get the D right up a bit. Stand, okay. Yeah, so when you push down, same thing with your fingers, you're going to push. Stand, F, like that. Look at the board. E, O, and reach out. R, so it's a stand for with E in it. Can, stand for, there, E was kind of fast there. Makes me think this is impulsive. Okay, can stand for H. Okay, look at the board. Look at the board. O and M. Then reach out. H-O-M. E. Home. Okay, keep going. V. All right. V then. There you are. You need a vowel. A-E-R-U after V. Or do you want to do F? Is it A? Okay, look at that. L and U. Good. Up to even. E. You're going to stand for home value. Values, okay? Stand for home values. So your what your parents are teaching you, that kind of values, or the price of them. I assume what your parents are teaching you, but just kidding. Parents teaching or the price? First letter? P. Okay. Price of the homes? Or just like price of the homes or parent teaching? You kind of also shot over there. That's fine. Price of homes or parent teaching? I just want to check it. Yeah, okay, teaching that makes more sense. I just had to check just in case you were thinking something different than me. Yeah, to stand for your home values, what you've been taught.
Do you want your nose, could you?
Yeah, we have a index. Good? Okay. So standing for your home values. Very good. Okay. So there you are standing for your home values here. What would be some of your home values that you care to share about? B. Look at that. I and G. Big. Big. What? L. Okay, reach out. O. Y. Reach out. G will make sense. You can do A. A and L. Then loyal. T and big loyalty. All right, I like it. Okay. What else would be a home value? A big loyalty you can stand up for. B. A. P. Keep going. B. A. P. Look at the part. Point to it. P. Then reach out. T. Okay. Look at that. Oh, H makes sense. I. And keep going. S. Turn that way. S. And reach out. You have the M. Baptism. Okay, you guys believe in baptism. Nice. And one more home value you're going to stand up for. Standing up for P. Okay. E and O. Then reach out. P. Oh, I like this. Like that. L and E. People. Stand up for the people in your home or for others when they're being mistreated. So would you say you're against bullying? Have you heard people talk about that? Y. Go reach out. Oh, E would be better. E, and then look at that. Y, E, and point. S. Yes, okay. So against bullies. Or bullying. Awesome. All right, now, so that's what you stand up for. We have a little bit more time. Let's work on our handwriting.
And I just had 3 days on it.
Oh yeah, what was that?
School, we never asked.
Oh, school? Yeah. So, your parents are going to make decisions about your schooling, but you can tell us if you think it'd be fun to have school at home. You're only 8, so you may or may not know much about what that looks like, or if you want to keep going to school. Is that what it was?
Or just like how she likes school.
How do you like school? C. H. A. Look at the board. N. Keep going. CHAN. G, reach out. Look at the board. All behind. Change. Go ahead. I, look at the board. S, changes. Point. Changes. N, okay. Can be the ND, so now think what you want to say. N, slow down, look at the board. Oh, so what's your next letter? So you touch an N, it has to be a vowel. A, E, I, or U, or Y. Change is N. Okay, you need a vowel. I, C, and move your hand. E, change is nice. Okay, change is nice. Go ahead. E, D, E, oops, real word. So you're not sure what you think, you just kind of like it when things change up. Like that, yes or no? Yes or no?
No.
No, okay, oh, you're being impulsive there. Correct what I'm saying, or incorrect, that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, you should go in and do an education.
Right. C, reach out. O, on top of it. R, up top. E, point. C, and D. That's fine. Yeah, I like to have changes too. Okay, so change is nice. School, you're not really sure. Is school going okay? It means episodic memory, so
Yeah.
just general vibe when I say the word school. What do you think of? Say the word school and you think A. Go ahead, look at it. L, M, and O. S, and look at the board. T, almost. L, I, and K, and reach out. Look at it. E, like. I, and you almost like it. All right. Almost like it. It's fine if you like it. And I can change the time and go back and forth. Sometimes we like our teachers. Sometimes school help is useful and there's lots of great things happening. And sometimes not so much. Just depends on. Okay.
I was gonna ask her, if you don't care, about activity. She was in dance, but then when I would take her back, I don't know if she wants like a sport or.
Okay, so after school activities. Do you have any
Dancing or-
preferences about things?
For sports or.
Dance, sports, anything you wanted to do? B, okay. A, and? Which one? N, B-A-N? D, oh, you want to do band. Okay, what instrument are you going to be planning on learning in band? Do you have anyone you want? D, okay. Reach out. Point. R, U, M, and look at the board. S, drums. Okay, there's lots of different drums. They have ones you can do with your hands, like the djembe is more like an African instrument. Or you can do like the clashing with the drumsticks. And the cymbals as well. What are you kind of thinking of? Like hand one? Or they're thinking of ones with like the sticks? Hand or sticks? Point. H for hand, S for sticks. S. Keep going. T. Okay. I, reach out. C, and K, then reach out. S, sticks. Okay.
Any other activities? Any sports or dance or.
N, oh no.
Okay.
There's going to be band. Drums, we said drums yesterday, didn't you? What would be in a band? You said drums. Okay. When we go through the drums, brothers, watch the drummer. See if it's still your
And one last thing.
things.
I was gonna see which sister she feels like she's most similar to.
Tori
Like,
or Taylor?
Taylor's kind of a tomboy, Tori's really girly, or she just feels like neither, you know.
Yeah, which may be most similar to. N, reach out. E, I, T, point. H, reach out. E, and neither.
Awesome.
You're Juliet, just like
Yeah.
Rosa Parks is Rosa. Okay. Neither. All right. Do you want to work, actually, you can do handwriting or you can do drawing. Which sounds most interesting right now? What do you want to learn how to do? Handwrite something or draw something? D, good. Point, oops. R, reach up high. A, and come down, all the way there. W, draw. Okay. That'll be for next year. Okay. Have that when you write things down. So let's learn how to draw something. So again, we're going to put this in your performance field. And you can learn how to draw like the head of an animal. You can learn how to draw a face. You can learn how to draw some kind of an item. What do you want to learn how to draw? Go ahead. Face, an animal. Point. Point. So an animal, a face, or something else. Reach out. Animal, face, or something else. A, good, reach out. That sound. And, focus. And, then. You don't want to get in the habit of doing that, otherwise it'll stop your communication from happening. So even though it feels cool, I, and it stops your progress. A, very good. L, that's why I'm trying to be strict about it. Okay, do you want to do a cat head, a dog head, a rat head, or a horse head? Dog, cat, rat, horse. Dog, cat, rat, horse. Point. R at the pie. A, and reach over. This. T. Okay, we're going to pause this for a bit. Okay, now you can draw it. Rat head. Okay, I'm right-handed, but I'll pretend I'm left-handed. Okay, here's how you do the first part. Like this, straight down. And you move for the nose tip. Okay, so like this, and then nose tip. Okay, ready? Come down. Very good. Excellent drawing. You need to take art classes. Okay, like this for the first part of the mouth. Actually, let me change that. Can't be quite that. Quite that. Good. Okay. I like it. Okay, now the next part of it is its mouth right there. Very beautiful drawing. Okay. Then it has its ears. It's one ear. Impressive. Then we want to show there's an ear on the other side of the head, so we go like this. See now it looks like the head on the other side of the head? I've got a knife for drawing. Okay, we need to take art classes too. Okay, here like this. Eyes. Like that. Like it. It's really good.
Good job. Oh, she did.
Okay, let's keep getting, let's get our whiskers in now.
Wow.
Need some whiskers. See? Nice. And let's give the eyes a little bit of personality. Very good. Now we can finish off the back of it. You're going to go down. And there's going to be the top of it. when it goes out for the rest of the body. You're gonna cut it off, just to be a bust. Nice. Okay. What animal should we do now? So, now I'm gonna have you do your own actually. Okay. From model, independent. So now I've taught you how to do a rat head. Now you're gonna take the learning, you're gonna control your own hand and make your own rat head. So it doesn't have to look the same, or it can look the same. You can in fact draw a whole rat if you want to. Okay. Good. Nice. Keep going. It's got some personality. Okay, keep going. Nice. Got an ear there. Okay, what else? Oops. You thinking some more? Okay. Some eyes, ears. There's an eye. There's another ear. Okay, good. What else? Whisker. Whisker that way. Nice. Whisker that way. Ooh, it's an old rat. I like it. Okay, inside the eye. Excellent. Any other details? I know. It's been long, yeah? Any other details you want to add to it? Yes, I do, or no, I'm done. Y, up top. E and point. S. Okay, go ahead. Add your details. Oh, cutting it off. Okay, any more? No. Okay. Here's your independent rat.
He's kind of cute.
Yeah.
Oh, cute.
Okay, own style. So we put like personal style. And then you can keep learning how to do those things. So see, art, see everything in the performance field works better. Lots of things you can learn how to draw and do with RPM. Okay. So you can keep learning how to draw other items. Okay, now here's our last part.
I feel like it works good to ask, like, how they figure out if their stomach hurts or.
You can. I do more like make sure they feel their body well, and then sometimes. So it depends on the student. A lot of times if there's something wrong, they'll just say something. So I don't usually ask because like if there's something wrong, usually they'll say, but not always.
Because you don't want to just bring up.
Yeah. So but
Something's
if you are, it's not wrong. I would say, are you feeling any pain?
Yeah.
Yes or no.
She was yesterday.
And oh no.
Okay.
Go ahead. No. Okay. Otherwise, you can do things like, okay, check. What am I touching? You know what your body parts are. I'm just asking you to make sure you're feeling yourself. Yes.
Yeah.
Good. 8. I do have some. If I touch them 2 places at the same time, they won't feel it. They only feel one of them. So then you know something's different in how they're processing these feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Good. E and then shoulder. Good. And you can cover up the face, make sure she's feeling her body well. And then if you go to a doctor visit, you could ask, okay, doctor's saying, how is this area? How does it feel? You know, or anything he says. So they can say it. So it's not you can't ask. It's just be careful with it. Because sometimes they seem like they're in pain, they're fine. Other times they're not in pain, not sure how to describe it. So there's a whole pain chapter in someone's book about talking about different types of pain. And so, yeah, you can't. So you definitely, any question you really can ask, it's just knowing what the pitfalls are, so to speak, which really are kind of similar to us. It's just as more extreme in some cases, like episodic memory. Okay, here. Dear world, what are you going to tell the world? Dear world, B, okay, Y, and reach out. Good more. B-Y, E, bye. That's all?
Come on.
Bye. You're done? Any profound thoughts more to add? And okay. Your drawing was your crowning piece.
That's
Okay. fun. All right, very good.
That's awesome.
There's that.
Tissue sacks.
Yeah, we can go home today.